beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Starseed Zayed, back with another pick a card reading, messages from your future self. This is a timeless reading, so it will relate to you whether you see this video when I post it or 5 years down the line. So we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So check the description box below for the timestamp of your reading, and I will see you guys there. Hello, group number 1. Messages from your future self. Let's see what your future self is trying to tell you. So, as we can see here, you have the 7 of Wands. You have 8 of Swords. You have the Emperor. You have Strength. And you have the 8 of Cups. Okay. What I see here is that your future self is trying to tell you to let go of something. With this 8 of Swords, excuse me, there's an energy of resistance. Almost like you aren't pushing forward in your current situation. There seems to be a blockage of energy. Seems to me that this goes over here, these 2 cards, and you're sort of right here, like you're here in this 8 of Swords energy, and it's a very resistance type of energy that I feel here. You're not really making any moves. You're kind of barricaded yourself. You're kind of hiding from the world. There hasn't been a lot of movement. And what I get here is your future self is telling you to find your inner strength and push through this. Push through. You can make the change that you desire to make. You just have to push through this, because when we're seeing that 8 of Swords, it's a very resistant energy. It's also sometimes self-made within your mind. And so your future self is saying you can push through this. You just have to find the strength to do that. And with this Emperor card here, you guys really have a good future ahead of you. Okay, I just want to draw 2 more cards here. Because it feels to me like you have something really good. Okay, 5 of Wands. Yeah, there seems to be a back and forth. There seems to be a situation here where you're not you're kind of in disagreement with other people. They're not really okay. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're not really you have this, because we see, okay, here, let me show you, because I'm seeing these 2 right here, the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. I'm looking at a resistant energy, but I'm also looking at a lot of conflict here. There are people around you. It might be your spouse, it might be your family, it might be your friends. They're not supportive. You seem to have an idea of where you want to go, what you want to be doing, but you're not really having the support here. And because of that, you are holding yourself back, so to speak. Your future self sees that you really don't have much left here with this 8 of Cups. You know, your cups are all pretty much everything that you've been wanting to drink out of your situation in life. You've already drunk. There's really nothing left there for you to try or for you to experience, and so it's time for you to pursue the new. Now they're asking me to focus on the cards, so I'm just gonna do that. They're saying to let go. Okay, so getting some assistance there from the angels and ancestors. They're saying to let go. And then your path opens forward. This 7 of Wands And it pairs so well with this Knight of Wands here, the Strength card, and the Emperor, because you really can charge through. You just have to get through this Eight of Swords energy. You have to start pursuing what you want, and you have to let go of this situation here. Because if you push through, you manage to charge through this, this is what is at your end here, this Emperor card. You're going to have the financial abundance, you're going to be in control, right? You're going to build a very good life and future for yourself. Now, I just want to check the angels and ancestors oracle here. But yeah, that Eight of Swords energy, you just have to push through it. That's what you know, I apologize if you hear noise in the background. I don't live on my own. But you just have to push through this. You have to push through this energy. And what I get from your future self is to let go, okay? Let go of the situation. Let go of this. It feels to me like these people are no good for you, so you just gotta forget about them. Truthfully, you kind of just have to do your own thing. And it feels to me like there's people pleasing here. Like you don't want to quote unquote hurt anybody's feelings, but this really isn't about them. It's about you, and your future self wants you to push through this. Now we have the moon here, so take note of intuitive messages. So it feels to me like your intuition has been telling you for quite some time that you have to make this change. And you've kind of been hanging out in this Eight of Swords energy. You haven't really made any moves, but now it's like, this is your message, okay? This is your sign from the universe. You also have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. So yeah, you gotta follow your intuition, look within yourself. That is where you are going to find the strength and the courage to proceed, right? That Knight of Wands here, you're going to charge through this situation. You have your sights set on the goal, and you are going to charge through, and you're going to do whatever it takes to achieve this. Now, I just want to draw another card here. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, the card fell out. Wow. You have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. You guys might be like a god or a goddess reborn, an angel, an earth angel. You guys might be that. You have a huge purpose on this planet. And wow, your future self is really pushing and saying, just let go. Just let it collapse. Stop holding on to the situation and hoping to find something different there, because it's a dead end. There really is nowhere left for you to go. You're pretty much just barricading yourself at this point. And not only that, there's a lot of conflict, it feels like, with the people around you, with yourself. And so your future self just says to let go and to pursue, right, what you desire, but also to listen to your intuition, right? Listen to this, to your soul. Okay, Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Unlock your intuition, because it knows what you need to do, right? So that is your reading, group number 1. Break free from the chains, okay? You have a beautiful future ahead of yourself, okay? With that Emperor energy there, it's a life of success, okay? A life where you cultivate and create your own success. You are in control, you are abundant, okay? When we see the Emperor, that is a power card, and that really is leaving your mark on this planet. You become more, because when you inspire people, you become more than a human, you know? You're no longer a human, you're this figure, and you're still here even when you leave this planet, if you understand what I'm saying. You're still in the minds and hearts of people. You become greater than the human physical form. And so it really is like you're really going to leave a mark, but you gotta get through this Eight of Swords energy. So that is your reading, group number 1. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's get started. What messages do you have from your future self? Now, you guys chose the Pentacles here. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a great start. Your future self is saying you are pursuing the abundance, right? You have that Knight of Swords. You're dedicated, okay? You have something that you're pursuing, a goal, a project, and it's going to leave you fruitful. Now, we do have a Tower moment here. So there is going to be a little bit of a shakeup. We'll get to that in a moment. You have Judgment, okay? And then you have the King of Wands. So very, very good. Good energy here. I just want to draw 2 more cards. What your future self is telling you, especially right now, is that don't be afraid of... Okay, we have the Lovers. That might be your Tower moment there. Let's keep going. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. An Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. You guys... Your future self is letting you know you are on the right path to the prosperity and the abundance. Whatever you are thinking of doing, the dream that you have, the concept, the business idea, whatever it may be, you need to go do this, because this is something that is going to leave you so financially prosperous. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Coins. That is the abundance, that is the good life, okay? You have the house, you have the car, you have the spouse, your partner. You're pretty much living everybody's dream. You have the dream job too, or your dream business. With that Knight of Swords, that is you pursuing what you want, going full throttle, and your future self says yes to go pursue that, to absolutely go after it, because that is what is going to lead you to this place of abundance. And it feels to me like for some of you in group number 2, there is a little bit of resistance here. And what's going to happen, there's going to be a Tower moment. Now, when we see the Tower, it could be good news, it could be bad news, right? It's a surprise, it's something that's unexpected. Because this is a general reading, I cannot foresee exactly what your Tower moment will be. But what I can say is that it feels to me that a lot of you are in a situation where you're working a job, or you've been with the company for a couple of years now. You really have settled into a routine, and now you're going to pursue this business. You realize, you know what, 2020 taught me that I have to live my life to the fullest, because things can change super fast, and now you're going to go after and pursue that. But there is a little moment here where I feel like a lot of you are going to quit your job or leave your job, and you're going to feel very vulnerable. You're going to be exposed for a little bit. As you can see, the guy jumping from the tower, he's naked. So it's a moment where you feel very exposed and very vulnerable, but your future self is saying, hang in there, okay? It's going to pass, because we have that Judgment card, and it feels to me like you guys went through stuff in your past and you've suffered a lot, but now you're going to pursue this, and you're really going to reap the universal balance and the laws of karma. You've already suffered enough, so now it has to balance, it has to scale itself out. Now you have to prosper, and now you have to enjoy the fruit of your labor, so to speak. Now you are going to be so abundant that we have this King of Wands here. You're going to be left in a power position, an authoritative position. You're going to really have the finances to pursue what it is you desire in this life. There's really no stopping you, because then you have that Ace of Swords here. So you're just going to take off. And the Lovers, so you're going to meet somebody along this path. Now, I just want to draw some oracle cards here from the Angels and Ancestors deck. So far, your message is to go and pursue that business idea that you have. Oh, okay, they came falling right out. Okay, we have Earth Mother and Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. And I just want to draw one more. Let me move that over here. Thank you so much. Messages from group number 2's future self. What are they? Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Yeah, okay. So, on top of your your future self, excuse me, telling you to pursue this business idea, this job opportunity, on top of that, they want you to start doing the inner work to start healing yourself and to start loving yourself as a person, because you do have a partner here coming in. It's not going to be until you get to this King of Swords position. So you have to, until you take that first step and, you know, you leave your employment and you start your business, you start the new job, the job of your dreams. Then afterwards, when you're in this King of Swords position, then you will meet this person. But until then, you really have to learn how to love yourself, because that will better help you in this new relationship. I'm getting twin flame energy, so it does feel like this person is somebody that you are going to settle down with for the rest of your life. And so you need to make sure that you are loving yourself and you know how to love yourself, so that when this person comes in, you can love them as well. You can love them the right way, okay? It feels to me like there is a little bit of stuff that happened there, because with that Judgment card, it does seem like there was some hardship in your life. You suffered greatly. You went through. I feel like with this. Of course, this is a general reading, but I feel abandonment issues. Yeah, like a disconnect from your friends and family. You sort of felt like you were put on the outs, or you didn't feel understood. I feel that you felt you were misunderstood when you were young by the adults and the people around you, and so that sort of stuck with you, and you sort of question if you even know yourself, because you remember, you have those memories of those people. Maybe they said something to you, or they treated you a certain way, and something from that has stuck with you, and so your future self, what it's trying to let you know, to let yourself be loved. You know, allow yourself to love yourself, make peace with the past, and press forward, right? Because you have a great, and it feels like as soon as you do this, that is when you have your tower moment. That is when you just drop everything. You say, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do. It really feels like that is the moment. And it's like you, like this tower, it's almost like you were stuck in this tower, like, and these people wanted to keep you there, even if you don't realize it. The reality is that you were keeping yourself there, and it seems to me like certain people who told you certain things, they wanted to bring you down, and they wanted you to be enclosed and to keep you in this place. Because as soon as you make the jump and you show up as your true self, that is when everything falls into place for you, and so beautifully. So that is your message from your future self, group number 2, to pursue what you truly desire in terms of your business. I feel like for most of you, it is a business. For some of you, it will be a career. but I just get the feeling and the vibe that a lot of you are going to start a business. So pursue that. And then once you feel that you are ready to leave your current employment, that is when it's going to be a shock. I feel like the people around you are not going to be supportive of you. Understand, and you know, that's why I feel like we got these guardians here. You need to love yourself first, and when you do that, you put yourself first, and the ideas and the concepts that other people have of what you should be doing with your life no longer apply to you, because you are so confident and you have this unshakable foundation and you know what you want, and you finally decide, you know what, I don't need to listen to that. Thanks for your opinion, but I'm better off doing what I truly desire to do and what I know I want to do, because you do know what you want to do with that Knight of Swords energy. Don't doubt it. You know exactly what you want to do. The Knight of Swords has a mission, and he knows exactly what it is and what he's going to do, and nothing else matters, and he goes after it at all costs, and he does whatever it takes. He does whatever it takes to complete the mission, and you guys know exactly what it is. So that is your reading group number 2. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one. Take care. Hello, group number 3. How are you? Welcome to your pick a card reading. Messages from your future self. Let's find out. Now, you guys got the 4 of Swords. So, right now we're seeing a little bit of a retreat, a little bit of a seclusion where you're kind of resting and you're taking things a bit slower. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Nice. We have 9 of Swords. Okay, so there's more rest there. But that 10 of Swords, there's so much sword energy here that there seems to be a situation, and I just want to draw 2 more tarot cards here to get the full picture. Group number 3, messages from their future self. Thank you. Okay, we have the Devil. Okay. And the High Priestess. I just want to draw a card for this High Priestess. Thank you so much, Universe. Can you please clarify this High Priestess? 9 of Wands. One more, please. Thank you so much. Truly grateful for the messages. Justice. Okay. Wow, you guys in group 3, you guys have been through some stuff, and what I see here, it's a lot that's going on in your life, that has gone on in your life, and what it feels to me is that with that 10 of Swords energy, the situation, there has been a situation and a theme going on in your life where it has been very problematic for you, especially when we have the Devil there. Okay, when we have the Devil card, we are seeing control, we are seeing you feel trapped. Okay, we're seeing a very stagnant energy as well. And now I want to clarify, there is so many swords here, and it's just crazy because the swords cards that you guys have gotten in group number 3, out of all the swords cards, the ones that you guys have gotten aren't really the greatest ones. So yeah, we're seeing rest, we're seeing retreat, right, with that 4 of Swords, But with that Six of Swords, we're also seeing the need to protect. We're seeing boundaries. And what that tells me is that there might be people around you, friends, family members, or your partner, that aren't really good for you. Okay, it feels like there's issues here with the people that you are surrounding yourself with. They are just not good for you, and it feels to me like they have control issues. If this is a partner, it feels to me like they have sex issues. It seems to me like they are addicted to sex, and they wish to keep you in your place. They find you attractive, but they want to keep you in this spot, and you don't want to be in this spot anymore, and you're thinking, is it even worth being in a relationship with this person? So it is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave whatever doesn't behind. But it definitely feels like there are people around you that are being very controlling, and they're very problematic, and it feels to me like this situation has become too much for you to handle now with that Ten of Swords. And even with that Nine of Swords, again, more rest. You're exhausted, you're drained. And now, so what I see with this High Priestess, and it's so funny because I'll save this card for last, this Eight of Pentacles, this Eight of Coins, because it feels like this is the final, you know, the end result once you finally dump all of this. Your subconscious has been telling you for a while to break free from these people. Whether you have acknowledged it or not is irrelevant. You know in your heart and in your soul what you truly desire to do, and you just want to leap out into the open and fly free. And we know this because the Nine of Wands, when we see the Nine of Wands, it means a losing situation. Okay, the battle has been lost. Sort of similar to Ten of Swords. There's nothing here that you can fix. Here, want to move that here. There's nothing here for you. I just want to, and again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave whatever doesn't behind, but there's nothing here for you in this current situation that you find yourself in. Nine of Wands, you have lost a battle, and now you're packing up what you can, picking up the pieces of what is left over, and you're leaving. And it feels to me like you guys are resisting that, or you don't want to accept it, but that is what has happened here. This didn't work out with this person or these people, and you kind of just have to move on from it. And then you have Justice there. So what this tells me is that these people did you so dirty that they have accumulated bad karma. They have accumulated a lot of negative energy, and now once you remove yourself from these people, they are going to receive it full force. Now you may hear about them receiving this karma. You might hear from a friend or an acquaintance, you know, so-and-so, this is what happened, and your future self is telling you not to contact these people, not to check up on them, quote unquote. You know, you're allowed to, in your heart, send a prayer and feel sorry for them, but at the end of the day, they accumulated this. They brought this on themselves. You get what you put out, okay? That's how the universe works. You get exactly what you put out. And if they were being controlling, crazy, abusive to you, they will eventually receive their negativity back to them. And so your future self is saying, don't be concerned. It feels to me like some of you will be concerned, but you can't. You have to just press forward. Don't contact this person. From what I get from your future self, they don't want you contacting this person. Okay, here we go. Love and let yourself be loved. Yeah, they want you to focus on your healing. They want you to focus on yourself. Okay, they don't want you to be involved in this situation anymore. It feels to me like you've been involved in this situation for a very long time, and it's now time for you to press forward, okay? It's time for you to let go. Guardian Angel. You are not alone. So you have felt alone throughout this whole experience, but the reality is that you have many angels watching over you, and they are pushing for you to do this, to make this change. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Okay, so you've been told, your intuition has told you to remove yourself from these people, to escape the situation. You have just not been acknowledging that, and because of that, you've sort of been in this, it's almost like you've been asleep, like you haven't been acknowledging what actually has been going on. You've sort of normalized it, but I'm here to tell you that what's going on is not normal, and you're losing in this situation. You've actually lost so much. It's time for you to just drop it. It's time for you to retreat and make your escape. One more message. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of inner healing that has to happen here. Your future self wants you to feel loved, to love yourself first, and the biggest thing you can do is cut this out. Now when you do that, because if you have the situation in your life, right, that's something that's taking up space in your life, but once you let go of that, now you have all this open space, and you get this opportunity here. 8 of Pentacles, you get a really good opportunity, a job, a business offer. Maybe you're working with somebody on opening a business together. You just get a really great opportunity here to be abundant, and it's like once you let go of that, you can pursue this. You see how he's just working, he's going and going, and I really get the feeling of you starting your own business because he's making his own wealth. He's creating his own wealth, if you see that. He's making the pentacles. I don't know if it's focusing. He's making the coins. He's creating his own wealth. So it really feels to me like you have a really good business idea that is going to leave you in abundance, prosperous, and with a stable financial future. But you have to let go. Okay, your future self is telling you just forget about this situation, this person. If this is a partner that you have, dump them. Okay, don't even bother giving an explanation. It's not your problem anymore. You have to start loving yourself and putting yourself first. You haven't been doing that. That 10 of Swords, the situation has become unbearable for you. So you have to turn this ship around and start loving yourself and actually take off like the free spirit that you truly are. So that is your message for you, group number 3. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, I wish you much love, peace, joy, and abundance. Take care.